Welcome to English 111 course outcomes. This is just a quick little lecture on what you're going to learn in English 111. And so literally everything that we do in this class should relate to one of these outcomes. We have 4 major course outcomes for English 111. I'm going to go through each one by one. So the first thing that we want you to learn in English 111 is to write with purpose. So just the phrase got purpose here. Everything that you write should have a purpose and should be directed to some kind of an audience. Whether you're writing an email or whether you're writing an academic paper, there's always some reason that you're writing it. And one of the challenges student writers I think always face is, what am I going to write about? What's the purpose of what I'm writing about? The first lesson we'll have pretty early on dealing with purpose is the thesis statement lesson, which is where you really focus your purpose in one main 1 or 2 sentence idea. And so by the end of 111, you should have a clear sense of what purpose is and maybe a better sense than you have right now about how to create purpose in an academic paper. The second goal of English 111 is called intertextuality. I know it's a big fancy word, but when you think of it, you can just think of having conversations between different texts. This involves especially citing texts when you use another author's words and writing to support your own ideas or to have a conversation with those ideas. How do you do that in your own writing? So we're definitely going to learn that in English 111. How to use MLA citation format, how to set up quotes in your writing, how to respond to quotes in your writing. That's a huge part of English 111, is representing your conversations with other texts in an academic paper. The third goal in English 111 is critical thinking. And when I think of critical thinking, I think of being a more careful thinker. There are so many different ways to define critical thinking. And in the reading and response you're going to be doing this week, it's going to introduce you to some ideas related to critical thinking. But in the image here, critical thinking means analyzing, reasoning, making good decisions, solving problems, evaluating. I think it also means using evidence when you're drawing conclusions about different kinds of things in the world. And so critical thinking is a broad topic. We're going to talk about it all semester. And the very first assignment after this one will deal specifically with critical thinking and what it means to be a critical thinker. And finally, we have audience. An audience can mean a lot of different things. It can mean writing with your audience in mind. But here at San Juan College in English 111, by audience, we really specifically mean sentence style, flow, voice, and proofreading. And I like this image. You had me at your impeccable spelling and correct use of grammar. This idea that on the sentence level, when you write fluidly, when you write it in a way that your author can connect to, when you write in a way that's error-free so that it's easy for them to understand what you're trying to say, you've really mastered the ability to communicate in writing with another person. And so that's something we're going to be working on all semester. We'll have specific lessons to do with audience, and when we have those lessons, I'll call them audience lessons. And so those are the 4 major goals in English 111: purpose, intertextuality, critical thinking, and audience. You'll be seeing lots of them all semester.